First, second, concatenated with second. 3 is concatenated with RD. The 21st is concatenated with ST. Okay. Okay. The month is the first 3 letter of the English language. Jan for the January, and this for December. Jan, Feb, March, Year is 4 digit ranging from 1900 to convert the date string to the year, month, date in the format of 4 digit, 4 digit type. 1st March 1990. Time to convert it into 1974. March is converted into 3. I can use as map over here. Okay. A string with integer mapping. Similarly, for the day, I can also use as map. Okay. So I think I can use as map. Let's see, the space complexity is not mentioned. So, and any standard square 4 means I can go up to n log n or n square, isn't it? Okay. Okay. First question. So I use has map over here. Okay. The first approach that comes to my mind to seeing this problem, that I can use Java has map, where I can put the key as a one and their numerical value as a value, and whenever I get that key, I will simply what I will do is I will simply fetch in order of one, and then I will concatenate and return. Okay, not concatenate. I have stored in the list as given a. I have to return a list. So let's move with the okay. Let me see anything. The value constant I should go generally get an error in the constant. The value of day, month, and year are restricted to the value ranges specific above. Okay, the given date are guaranteed to be valid, so no error handling is necessary. That's also good. And n, which is the number of test I think string date n. Okay, n is going to be 10. Okay, text access. The first to the 20th October 20. Okay, is it valid? I think the range is 21st. Okay, okay, that's fine. The first is that 20th October 2052. So it should be in the form like 2050 hyphen with the October, the numerical value of October that I will use as map, and 20th. It's going to simply I will remove the just I will take a sub array or something like this. So it will go okay. So it will return okay. Okay, okay, thanks. So, list of string. Playing with it as the following parameter string date. And returns the array of converted by string. Okay, let's fine. I think I should jump into the code now. Then should I take hash map or I can do that? Let me think some other approach whether I can do without hash map or not. So I will be given like 20. The first I will be and I will take October No need to do any. I don't have to do anything with the ear. Just I have to, and I can take subarray substring of the day. But problem is here. Somewhere it will be a okay. One thing I can do just okay. Okay, fine, fine. Okay. So I was confused. Like there might be a. I'm going to take the substring of that day part, like 20th day. So I was thinking that I will take the subarray sub string. Then somewhere I'm like substring I will have to put from where to where I have to take. So somewhere I will like mention like it's a 0 to 3, 0 to 2, isn't it? Last one is we know it's not included. Then somewhere it will give the character part also, isn't it? So I will have to take care of that. So let's take a map. Yes. Map. This is asthma for a month. So I'm trying to it's a asthma for month. Okay. Okay, return type. Okay, I will put at the end of the end. So I will get that. Let's say I take a list here. List. List will contain string. And it is returnable list that I am going to put. So I name it as a RT array list. List. Okay, guys, I was expecting this because whenever zero is there, it considered as an octal. So I will go with will consider as an octal. Okay, why this error is coming? I am explaining this. See what happens for the hexadecimal. We put x 0 and then numbers. For octal, we put simply 0 and then the octal number. So whenever I will putting any variable like this, any variable like 0, 8, then compiler is going to consider it as an octal number. And an octal number we know it ranges from 1 to 0 to 0 to 7, isn't it? So it's going to give the error. The rest of the thing will not give error, but it will give error. So I have, now it will remain fine. Because it's 12. Okay. So that's the thing. And at the so at the final, when I will return final answer, simply if I see the uh, number of this is less than 10, then I will simply add concatenate 0 in front of this, and I will uh, form like number like this. So I've done with the month, and now the term is day. Okay. So I will get something like this 68th day. If the length of I will for string type, for all string type element which belong to the list, that's that's what I'm going to do. Now first I will get a substring. I can get the substring. Okay. Can I use split over? Can I split this or split this string? Can I on a space? Then what I will get day, month, and year, isn't it? So let's split this. Take string and split. I'm splitting the individual data. Some element the split over space. Okay. So now in this, what I'm going to get a separate day, then month, no, day, month, and year. So for the final Things I will simply take an empty string, let's say temp. Okay, temp, because every time it is going to change. Taking empty string. So in this, what can I do? Hmm, I'm thinking I should check what's going on till now. So what I will do, simply I will like to see what's going on till now. See. So for every tab, I would like to print the date, and wow, it's nice. See every time separate it. Let's separate it. Let's separate it. Hmm. Okay. For every test cases, section 28, like good, 6, and everything is fine. You know, I mean, here I done so because I have a doubt that whether here the date the test cases is provided to me like this, uh, 48 4th November, and the in between there is a only one gap or more than that. So by doing that I come to know that in between them there is only one space, so I can split over it simply. And similarly, if I would like to print the month of every, let's say let's print it. See, October Jan, October Jan, October, June, very nice. It's a May, September, March, May, very good, going well. December, November, and July. So it's working very well. Let's see for the year. Let's see for the year. And now it's year. Years are also perfectly fine, so I can proceed with this. Let's so comment it out. Now for everything, I first what I will do for the year. I have to first let provide the in the year format now. Then what I will do, I will temp in temp. What I will do, temp equals to temp plus SPLT for second. I will add this as well as add hyphen. Is it fine till now? Should I run this? So every time I would like to print the temp, Control C and Control V. Let's print temp every time. Okay. see what's going on. So perfectly fine. The first thing is coming perfectly fine. Now I have to add the month in this. Now I have to add the date. Then I will have to add in the list, and then I have to return. So it's so simple. It's going very. I'm going so fine. I'm so proud of myself now. Here for the day. See, what's the problem with the day is that somewhere in the first, like, there is a 3 or 4 or something like this. The second is, but okay, first, second, third, fourth. That one thing. If okay, if this PLT uh, zeroth zeroth containing date dot take the substring of this substring. Let's begin with the 0 and end max till it will go, I think 3, because whether it is ND, RD or ST in the last, yeah, TH in the last, the maximum the day contain 2 digits and 2 characters. That is going to be 4. So if I am taking substring of 2, let's say 2, then 2, we know that 2 is not excluded in between 0, 0 and first character is going to be. Let me see in this, if it's a 2-digit day like 20, then it will take 20. But it's a 1-digit day like 4, then it's going to take 4 and the t 4th. Oh, I think I'm clear. So that's the problem with this. And if I take this, and so if second is substring dot length, to number, it's going so messy things. Let's think something other, some other way. The day one approach is coming striking to my mind. Why can't I take the 0th element length? If it is 3, then I confirm to know that it's like one digit numeric day. One digit numeric day means to say 1, 2, 3 till 9, isn't it? And it's if the first day length is 4, then I'm going to say it's a 2-digit numeric. So, like say, if SPLT SPLT 0 dot length equal to 3. In the case of 0 to 9, so what I'm going to take a substring, str sub, then in this case string sub equals to splt dot splt 0 dot 0 to 1. Substring 0 to 1. So I don't need further any messing or something. So I will print here and say if it is returning 4, 3 or not. So I will go with the printing in the string like you can see, control V, and I will print over here sub sub. Let's see what's going on. And this 6 and 4. So only 2 is there or anything else is there in this? Okay. So perfectly fine. See, only 2 dates are given with a numeric digit 1. So it's perfectly fine, working perfectly fine. I'm happy with this. I will proceed with this only. If this, else I will have 4. So I will put in the else and I'll take the substring. Okay, one thing I will have to do over here is that test they can. Okay, so say 2 definition is there, then I will put this out, this x, control Z, control x, and I'll take control U, sub. Okay, so also want to print other things because so first is 20, then 6, then 26. 26 is there. Okay. 20, then 6, and then 26, 26, then 20, 16, 25, 16, 26, 4. It's perfectly fine. Everything happens, it's perfectly fine. So I get the day also. Now I have to get month. Month I have, if it's stored in the form of key and value pair, then I'll fetch order in order of 1. Like I will get the key like this. There I have also add for this. Okay, I can do this also. Let's say if h dot get element key is lesser than or equal to 9, isn't it? So in this case, I will prepare a month, string month, string month each. The string month. string month will be equal to string. Okay, so month will be equal to we can continue to 0. Okay, plus whatever the hm dot get it. No, hm dot get else month value can have like 10 which is greater than 9, then what I will month will be prepared as can do this also for the sake of time saving. hm dot get, so I have prepared month, so in the return from I will add something month, then I will have to add this this okay. Then I have to add day, which is nothing but day. So day coming 6, okay. Then I will taking a string as a day, string day, and for string. In this, whatever with the substring, and that day is equal to going to be, this is 3, means I will have to concatenate 0 plus SR. Control C, and this Control V, and no need of concatenating with sub. So I think this is, I will add day, at the end of everything that I am going to add RTN dot add to, let me print, why can't I print? I'll add for the okay. And I comment it out this, and I comment it out another thing that I have this, okay. It's, so null point exception, null point exception, where is null point exception? Jan, Feb, March, May, June, July, okay, July. Is there anything like July in this? Okay, now it's very fine. August, September, October, November, December, DEC, November, December, May, March, September. Oh, okay. See, what was the error in this? Say, I have stored the key as a month, but I am passing the whole thing. Then what the HasMap was searching in this, and it's returning null point exception because there was no such element, such key found in the HasMap. So I forgot that I splitted the month somewhere else. So I SPLT, I will do splitted the first one is my month. Now it will be going to run as it should be. Let's print all the time. So again. Here I left the so here also I will have to sp lt 1 1. Now I think it will be fine. As it is desired. Now add temp every time in the returning value. So I return list dot add temp every time. Temp, temp every time. Comment this out, and the magic will happen now. See. 10, 6, 5, 9, 3, 5, 4, 6, 7, all the distances. Everything has been passed. So successfully I have completed one. Should I submit it or I should not? Do your test. Rishabh. Oh, it's my. I like the Rishabh. Rishabh is an ordinary kid who works hard to be a great cricketer. At the part of training, Rishabh must learn sprints of different interval on a straight path. The path has numbered markers that the coach uses as goal. Rishabh's coach provides a list of goals. Rishabh's coach, Rishabh's coach provides a list of goals to reach in order. Each time Rishabh starts at, stops at, or passes a marker in his visit. So someone arrived, so I was looking. My brother arrived. He is gone to some there in my relatives. Research coach provides the path as numbered markers that the coach uses as goal. Research coach provides a list of goals to reach in order. Each time research starts at, stops at, or passes the marker, it is considered a visit. Determine lowest number of markers that is visited the most times during research day of training. Like 5. Screen is First approach I can think of this problem. Okay, so if I take difference of 4 and 2 and include everything like 4 and 2 plus 1, okay, is going to 3. Okay, if I can also do that for every number in n, like n for 1, for 2, for 3, for 5, how many times it is in between the even number? I can do it like 2. How many times it is 2, 1? How many times it is between 2 and 4? 1, nothing. Like 1 is there, so I will count 1. 1 is there, I will count 2. For 1, there is 2 marks. Okay, I will increase the n as n plus 1. Then it will n will be as 2. Then I will see 2 how many times 2 is in between all the adjacent element of the array. Like 2, 4, it's 2 is like 2, isn't it? First count 1, will then 2 is in 4 and 1, and I will count as what? I will count as 2, and 1 and 3 I will count 3. I can do this, but going, if I'm going to apply this, there is one challenge in this, because it will be the increasing order. If I'm putting the condition like the marker should be greater than 2 and less than 4, it will be fine. In this case, marker is greater than I plus 1. Like I will say that it is greater than I minus, or can I put or 2 in this? Means both is out. Let me try. I come with the first approach. Now we'll go for this only. Because it will take order of n, I think, and order of 1 some comparison f and else. So I'm going to do the order of n, and it's probably expecting order of n also. Hence 2 or 5 is the constant. Go up to log n log n square, not n square. We'll go up to n 4 I equal to I equal to marker is starting from 1 also. It's starting from 1. Marker is starting from 1. Can I give it as a marker? Yeah, give it as a marker. And marker is less than or equal to 5. Then now I have some errors. Can I change the name the sprint as S? Don't type on test cases 10. Okay, for 1, I'm going to 1. I will count 1. In this 2, Wi-Fi should be n. And 5, then it's going to be 1 to 5. Hey, 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 hey. Can I count the frequency in this? Can I count the frequency in this? I think I will be able to do by counting the frequency. Or if I say I will mark the array of length 10, and then I will simply move to dot and mark 111. If then I will go to mark 5 to 10. Then 5 will include. If I will get something, I will increase simply. Let's mark the array. I think it's going to be better. So the first approach was like if I will check the marker in between the numbers, but it was I'm not getting convinced because it's getting close somewhere else. Something like if I put the marker 1 5 and I will count if the one is in between 5 or 10, then it's and I will go to add one, and then if I put that where I will count that, where I store that every time. Okay. With the array of integer array equals to side should be on, and everything is initialized with 0 in array. If we do not initialize anything, uh, assign anything, then by default the compiler assign every element as 0. Now sorry, might be wondering why I have done this. It was also correct one. So I wanna explain like this, but somehow it will going to take order transfer when I put everything here. See, for every time it will go here to compare the size, and then every time it will compare the what it will every time count the size, and the counting the size in this C, it's like counting the size always take n. Then for every element, self calculating the size, it's taking in order of n. Then it's unknowingly I will increase the complexity. And by doing this, like sprint dot size. Only once it will calculate size, and then the things will keep happening. So this I got here. Now in this, what I can do for int j equal to string dot string dot also not working. This also will give error like this will also give. I'm sorry, the network was just I was With changes. जाओ जल्दी। Sir, I have tried my level best and I will further try. But I would like to explain my code, what I have done till now. And this is like I have to mark, I have to give the number where the give the marker who has been visited most number of time. If it is equal, then I have to give first one. So what I did in this, I have just created a array of size n plus 1 because if the marker is 10, then it is going to 10 also, visit 10 also. If I create the create array of size 10 only, then it will not consider the 10th marker, isn't it? Because the array is indexing from 0 to 9. So what I have did, I have created n plus 1 size array, and then what I have did, that whatever the sprint array list I have got, I have done in this, that here is my logic, that if I consider compare the minimum of the adjacent element, like in this 5 and 1, here I am pointing on the this array, my pointer here, you can see, sir, here in this I have considered the minimum one, the ith and ith plus 1. First case I get 1, then what I have been from 1 I have set a t equals to minimum, and from 1 to maximum, that is 5, 1 to 5 I have run the for loop, and then for every tth minimum element is 1, and then I increasing by 1. I'm considering mark as that every time it is visiting from 1 to 5, the sprinter has successfully passed the marker 1, then marker 2, then marker 3, then marker 4, and marker 5. Okay. So what I did, I have counted this, and the second is, and I always I counting from the minimum to maximum, isn't it? It's the same thing that I am counting either from going from 1 to 5 or 5 to 1. The marker is the same, visiting will be going to be the same. So I have every time I have between two adjacent element of the list, I am visiting from minimum to maximum and marking the array over there that I have visited. So here t minimum, here in first case it's 1. When the list is started from 1, then it will mark the, by default we know that if you do not initialize the array element of the array in Java, it is initialized by 0. So mark 1 is initially it will be 0, then it visited once, then plus 1 means at mark 1, the now it is 1, then t is incremented. Now t is pointing to the second element of the array,
Now the loop will run and the second element will increase. Likewise, fifth element will be increased. Now the issue is there that if I got 10 3, like in decreasing order, okay. So I, in this case, I have also, if it is not, this is not minimum, means sprint get ith element is not minimum, then I plus 1 is minimum between the two. Then I started t from again the minimum, that is now in if this if loop is violated, then I plus 1 is the minimum, and then I started from I plus 1 and goes to I, and j I am increasing by 1, then marking everything. Now in this way I have marked all the uh, I have visited all the uh, marker visited by that its sprinter, and increasing the mark how many times it is visited. It's like that I have crossed my uh, house or any chalk 5 times in a day. So I'm increasing every time, and the 5 times I crossed. So in the same concept is applied here, that that sprint that is pointing how many times is crossing the particular marker between 1 to n. So every time I'm increasing 1 1 1, and then here I'm initializing max till with -1. I can also initialize it with integer dot min value, because I've seen that in the constraint is given that no element is negative, so I need not to worry. So I initialize it at -1, then I initialize it as a -1, index is also -1. Then for everything I first time, what is the maximum? Okay, maximum may be equal. Okay, so in this case I have to return the first maximum. See, in this I if I count the if I going to iterate for the maximum, it will automatically return the index which is first time minimum. For the example I can see here, like this is like I'm getting 1, then 2, then 3, then 3, then 4, then 1. See, in the first let it be like a, let it be as a 2 only. So in this case what's happening, the first time it will go consider this as a maximum of that max till it will return 1, then updated 2, then update 3. This is maximum. Then further index will be pointing to this only, because I there is no any case will exist in this array which will, after getting the maximum, which will uh, true this which will satisfy this if condition, which will satisfy this if condition. Okay, so because I am not mentioning as a equal to, if I am going to mention it's equal to, then index will pointing to this one. So initially by this index is only 1, and then I am returning that index which is maximum, and which is appeared for the first time. In this I have earlier applied the finding math of mean and max. So I was unable to clear test cases, two test among the two test cases, but TLE, giving the TLE time limit exist, TLE error was. Then I optimized the code, and here I am getting only one TLE. But further I think time is very less, and I think I'm done with this. I'm submitting this. Sir, I hope, sir, you will consider my uh, rest of the test cases, which is I am able to clear 11 out of 12 test cases. I'm able to clear 11 out of 12 test cases, and now I was going to just I will try further. I will try further to just minimize the execution time. So let me start with this now, where I can optimize, or I should totally change the way I'm implementing, or I should change it. I should simply change the whatever logic I am applying. So I've just do for it. Let me see one thing that I am here. Let me do sprint dot size. Okay, now let me run the test cases, see if it is clearing all or not, because I think that it's on the boundary condition, because I have oh thanks God. So what I did, just I put that I removed that int size sprint dot size, and I put here in the for loop, and this is done my work. So once again I'm going to explain my logic for the both. uh, I will submit this first, and now I have completed both of my tests. I would like to, now I'm going for the explanation of both my logic. Okay, in the first, I what I have did is that I have I have to return the array list, so I have taken this as a array list. Okay, in this RTN I have taken that whatever I will add in this, and I will return the same. Second statement, what I have did, I have seen that I can use mapping like things like for the, I can map the string of the month with the numeric value. So I did this. See in this, you might be thinking that there must be zero in front of this, because whatever we are going to return there is containing zero if it is of one digit month number. So if I put zero over there, you I know, and we know that in um, Java or in any other language, for representing the hexadecimal number, octal decimal, we have the different representation. For the hexadecimal, how we represent the number, I represent the number like this, like x0, isn't it? 0, like this type of, for the hexadecimal. And for octal you simply put 0 in front of the integer, then the compiler, what the compiler consider it, that it's a octal number. In this, what have happening, if I put 0 in till 7, it will be fine, because octal number is starting from 0 and goes up to 7, isn't it? So it will be fine to representing the putting 0 in this. But as the time will come, and when I put 0 on the number which is greater than 7, then what it will show that it's this octal number of this doesn't exist, and then the compiler will give compile time error that you are doing something wrong over here. So I remove all the zeros and say simply it is the integer. And now how I will do, I will tackle this in upcoming program I am going to tell. The see here, for the every element of the dates, when dates is containing the all uh, the dates from which I have to play with, like I have to change the format of that. So initially I have taken so many empty string. It is useful as we proceed in the code. So first, what I have did, I observed that the test cases which like this. Let me explain. See, okay, it is not allowed over here, so I can say that here it is, everything is separated with the space. For the confirmation of this, what I have did, I firstly I have split this and I printed like this to just see that it is separated by just one space or more than one space. So from that I come to know that all the string which is given in the list is separated by just only one space. So I split it on over the space in the array splt. And then what I did to deal with that day, because see here is a problem is like that, here the number containing that is, he see is the six, isn't it? Six is given. Then in this, what is only 3 character is there. So splt 0 will always return what? Day and 1 will return month, and the 0 and 2 will return the year. SPLT index 0 will always return day, then month, and the year. So 0, I am taking the substring. If it is a if it is a just if it is a 3 length, then I will consider that it is like something 6, isn't it? So it will be 3 if the date is 2 digit number, that is like 20, like 30. Then what it the length of this will be 4, and either it will be 3 or 4. So I check for the 3. If it is 3, then I just taken the substring of this 6. See, I've taken 0 will always represent the string of the date. So 0 dot substring 0 to 1, 1 is excluded, 0 to 0. We know that in substring the one the last parameter is not included in that, that excluded. Like if I want to get substring 0 to 3, then actually it will be calculated 0th character, 1st character, and 2nd character. It will leave the third character. Like this, it is not excluded one. So I did in this, I get the uh, one character and put 0 in front of this. See, the in the string we can directly concatenate, putting string plus using plus sign in the Java, we can directly concatenate the string. So I concatenated, and this way day is ready to uh, add in the final returnable is date format. See, if it 3, then day is this. If it is 4, then day is this. And after the day is completed, and now it's turn of my month. Okay, so for the month, what I have did, I have just maintained the hash map and getting the that ith at 1. This split at 1 is a math, uh, split at 1 is a month, listed in month. So what I did here, if that month is less than 9, so earlier I discussed that I have not put 0 in front of the one single digit number. So but it should be 0, as here we can say that it should be 0 in the date. So to tackle this, I get the value from the string, from the I get the value from the hash map and put 0 in front of this map. And if it is the value will be greater than 9, like 10, then there is no need to put 0 in front of this. In this way, the month is prepared, and there is no need to worry about what. There is no need to worry about what the year. I have not uh, change anything in that. So simply the SPLT second character, what it is doing, it is just representing the uh, representing the year. I can concatenate it with the that's hyphen sign, then concatenated with the month, then hyphen the day. In this way, one returnable is complete, and then this temp variable I'm adding in the this, and similarly doing for everything in the that date list. For every element in see, for every element in the date list. Okay, so by this I think I've done very well. I really I enjoyed this test. And caution, you have not saved the changes before moving. Okay, let me run or run the test. I'm running the test to see whether it is passing all the see. So I explained all the things, and then I have what I have did, I run all the tests. It is successfully passing 7 out of 7 test cases. Something is debugger I have used, like in a way that I'm going in a right direction or not. It's very important, because after writing all the code once and then finding error is becomes some tedious for me. So I did this. Now this time I already explained the second. Submit this. I already explained the second logic of the code. So I think I really it was a nice session, and I am submitting the test. Thank you. So by this, I'm submitting the test. Hope I done. Hoping for the best. Thank you for giving such a test. I'm submitting now. Now I'm stopping the stop share.